Greetings, my friends. I'm Andrea, astrologer, and welcome to this weekly edition for the global astrology and for the markets and Bitcoin for December 8th, December 14th. I filmed this on the 4th of December. So what a roller coaster did we have after the big dump? We got a V-shaped recovery in a matter of days. So it was quite spectacular. We can see what happens with big money deployed. So now let's see also what Rahu would bring because this will be exact on the 6th. So it is a long-term aspect and we are in this energy for sure. But what do we expect for the next week? I warn you, it will be very volatile in my opinion, because we do have a stressful Uranus-Lilith opposition. This is long term and it will be basically dominating the whole week, and of course it will be merged with the Rahu related energy, but we need to see what happens in the world to really conclude what would be stronger. Astrologically, this is a very strong influence that would affect actually all markets, so we can expect some disruption. Let's go day by day into the influences for global astrology and for the markets and Bitcoin. Monday, December 8th, the calm before the storm. Monday brings no major day-level aspects, but a choppy mix of hourly influences. Think of it as the market warming up before the real volatility hits. Should you be interested in the hourly details, we prepared for you the BTC hour by hour for the week, outlining all these aspects, and this could be really interesting for you. Again, I want to remind you that Monday is usually a mixed day with influences from the previous weekend, so don't forget to check December 6th and 7th, the previous weekend, because due to lack of transaction volume, we might see this unfolding only on Monday. All days are for the UTC time zone, and the location on Earth where the UTC time zone is London, UK. Tuesday, December 9th, we get a big red flag for the day because we have an intensification of the whole planetary pressure. Mars square Saturn slows momentum and creates frustration in the price action. Uranus opposes Lilith, the major one, which is active the whole week actually, injects extreme volatility and liquidation risk. This aspect influences, as I said, the whole week, pushing for market instability. But we also have Venus sextile Rahu, a bullish bounce pattern in BTC's chart, meaning sharp recoveries after dumps are still possible. Expect spikes in both directions with a bearish lean, have good stop losses. Wednesday, December 10th, whiplash moves, so a bit calmer, so to speak. We have a mix of recovery and sudden news-driven shocks. Sun sextile Chiron gives BTC power to reclaim previous levels, while Mercury opposite Uranus warns of news that hits fast and hard. This is a day where headlines can move the market instantly, so be aware of that. And we know also that we have the FOMC meeting, so we can have some surprises there. And now Thursday, December 11th, the most chaotic day. Maybe this is a big one in the sense that we have a lot of aspects to cover, a cluster of bullish and bearish triggers which are colliding. Mercury conjunct Lilith, which is bullish, boosts risk-taking, while Sun square Uranus, bearish, brings flash crash potential. Venus square Rahu shows capital inflows that are possible. Then Mercury trine Neptune temporarily improves in sentiment in the markets, and at last, so the last aspect of the day is a Mercury sextile Jupiter, which brings a short-term market cap expansion. This is a high energy, unstable and hyper-reactive day. It could be a trader's paradise or a nightmare depending on the volume transacted. It could be also sideways price action the whole day. The end of the working week, Friday, December 12th, short-term dump risk is still possible with Mercury square Venus, which usually correlates with temporary Bitcoin dumps. It is a less chaotic day energetically, but it is still not stable. The weekend is still busy with astrological influences. Saturday, December 13th, a regulatory drag possible. Sun square Saturn slows everything down, while Mercury sextile Pluto hints at institutional developments behind the scenes. Price action may be muted, but fundamentals quietly shift, so we can expect more action next week when the transacted volume is at least at acceptable levels. Sunday, December 14th, it is a mixed day in terms of energy with a sentiment mixed and hidden bearish risk. The bullish Neptune and Chiron aspects lift mood in general, while Mars square Neptune creates a reality check that can trigger dips. As always, I advise, because we do have a weekend volume in general low, most effects carry into the next week. In conclusion, we expect a roller coaster pretty this week as well, with important decisions to be made, important headlines which can move markets, and this Uranus-Lilith opposition, which is active the whole week, one of the most volatile aspects in astrology, actually affecting all markets, not only crypto. So be sure to put good stop losses to avoid over leverage. It won't be really advisable to risk that much since it is a moving ground this week for the markets. This is what we expect in terms of energy. Despite that, I wish you a lot of inspiration in trading with good risk management, and I want to thank you for your attention, for liking and subscribing. It helps the channel. I highly appreciate it, and until next time, be joyful. See you.